I was always moving around. I mean, team sports since I was 7, all the way up through I finished college, early 20s. And I've just gotten progressively less active from there. Eating more, moving way less. I also spend a lot of time hunting and fishing, which has become my 2 favorite pastimes now. And I've just realized that I can't walk as far in the woods as I would like to without being winded. I can't climb as high in a tree to get in a tree stand as I want to. When I'm fishing, it's a delicate balance of getting myself and my fishing equipment and everything else in the boat literally without it sinking. There's not much metal left above the water, and I definitely outweigh the weight limit on the boat. Me plus the equipment, much less if somebody else is going fishing with me, are heavier than the boat says we should be. First it was 10 pounds overweight, and then 20, and then 50, and now 100, and now probably 120. Particularly with hunting and fishing, there's places that I can't go that I would want to go because they're too far away, too high. I don't have the balance that I used to have to be able to get into positions that would actually be helpful for me to get into. I was telling you about turkey hunting, and one of the positions being to sit up against a tree and pull your legs up close to you and sit very still. Well, I can get my legs as close as I can get, but the fat just kind of slowly pushes them out. And when you're involved in a sport where you're not supposed to move, that's just not happening.
I'm here at one of my favorite breakfast spots. I've got pancakes, eggs, sausage, and biscuits and gravy.
Being on The Biggest Loser, I think will fit well for a few different reasons. The first one is that I'll be away from my life. So I'll be forced to focus on myself and not be distracted by helping this person or that person, or oh, I had a bad day and so I'm just going to lay around and watch TV. Any opportunity, I will focus away from myself and on trying to help someone else in my family, which is fine. I'm not saying there's something wrong with that. Where it gets twisted is when I'm not taking the same time to focus on myself. And so what occurred to me, and I don't know if it was turning 40, I don't know if it was crossing over the 300 mark on the scale, but something really started to percolate about, hold on, even if you're not focused on yourself, and what brings you joy is focusing on other members of your family and supporting them, if you're not around to do that, which you're headed rapidly towards not being around to do that, you need to get a handle on this, both for yourself and for the people you care about. So one of the biggest reasons I want to be on the show and get a handle on my health is for my family and friends, specifically my partner May and our son Anthony, my mom, my brother, my dad and other family members up in Virginia, and a group of close friends that I have around here. It's gotten to the point where we're going to be past the point of no return here soon, and I think I'm ready to get a handle on it before it goes further. One of the things that became really clear to me about how big I was is that May's 8 months pregnant now, and like I said, she's surrogating for some friends of ours. And at 8 months pregnant, when we stand belly to belly, I dare you to be able to tell with the camera who's 8 months pregnant and who's not, because I'm right there with her. In fact, I might be carrying a little bigger. So one of my most embarrassing moments was that my family and I went to an amusement park, and we were having all the usual fun, walking around, looking at people, eating the park food, and so we all decided we were going to ride the same roller coaster. And there was a long row of seats that you could get in, so we all got in our spots, and you had to pull the safety bar down across the top of you. So I pulled mine down, and it clicked, and I was like, sweet, I'm in. And so we're not going, and finally the attendant came over and to check everybody's, and he went across, he checked, and he got to mine, and he's like, hold on, this isn't tight enough. And I'm thinking, it's plenty tight to me. And so he tells the guy at the control station to release C5, and so it swings up again. He says, all right, hold on, I'm going to click it down again. So, bam! And I'm thinking, all right, surely that's got it. So he looks at the control booth again, and the guy's like, no, we need 2 more clicks. And I'm thinking, 2 more clicks? Like, I'm going to have to lose a part. So he releases it again, puts it down, and I think, all right, sweet, we going now. The guy's like, 1 more click, 1 click short. And I'm just thinking, man. So I am sucking all back up into the seat and thinking, surely, I mean, I'm looking around, surely there's people bigger than me on this coaster. He says, all right, I'm going to really push it on you this time. Bam! And I think, oh, we good, because I can't breathe. And that was the moment when I just wanted to melt into the seat. Because the guy says, nope, she got to go. So I had to have the thing released, get up, walk away from my family through all the people in line that were standing there, obviously, knowing what was going on. So that was my last big motivation. I lost about 50 pounds 10 years ago. But it all came back. And then another 50 on top of that. So clearly it wasn't embarrassing enough to make a lasting impact. The things that I'm looking forward to about being thinner, one is all the usual suspect answers about just feeling healthy and not carrying around so much weight. The other is to shop in a regular clothes store. I think I told you before, where do you go what's past 26, 28 at Lane Bryant? There's no bigger size than that. So I look forward to not fitting into some of those clothes. The other thing is that I want to just have 1 bath. Because right now, baths are my favorite way to relax. I read in the bath, I just lay there and relax. But now I got 2 baths going on. I got the water that's in front of me and the water that's behind me. And you just haven't seen anything until I'm chilling in the bathtub and I let the water out and all the water in front goes. And then I can just lift a cheek and then the back water goes. So I'm looking forward to when I can just sit there and just have one bath, not 2 baths.
Wendy is very loyal, and that's something that's really hard to find. If she is on your team, she is 100% on your team. And if she is not, then it's evident she's not. But through thick or thin, she is definitely loyal and has definitely helped me with that. She got a heck of a competitive spirit. So as long as score is being kept of some sort, she's definitely into it and is going to really try her best at doing something like that. Any family card game we may play, whether it be Monopoly, Phase 10, any other number of games, whether it be fishing, whether it be hunting, whether it's if we decided to find the most 4-leaf clovers in the backyard, she's going to want to find the most 4-leaf clovers.
Being on the show, she's got enough of competitiveness in her that I think that she will rise when Bob or Julian get in her face, and she might discover some things about herself while she's on the show that will help her in the future continue down this journey of getting in a better lifestyle.
Over the last 10 years and over the last 5 that we've been together, Wendy can't maintain her success for more than about 2 weeks. The longest period of time since we've been together has been 3 months. And there's something that she sabotages, and I think if she could get away from any of the distractions, because she does love a distraction, that she would have a lot bigger chance of being successful and changing the habits to something a little more permanent. It's been interesting. This pregnancy has created a couple of interesting opportunities for me as well, and one of the things is that it really brought to light some of the things that Wendy's probably not able to do. Since I'm carrying around the extra weight, I've had a little bit more empathy for her and the extra weight that she's carrying around. But it really made me scared and sad this year. Our son Anthony has some developmental disabilities, and he takes a lot of energy and a lot of time, and I really want to be able for us to have some time together. And taking those incrementally over the years rather than, I mean, he's 11, he's got lots of years at home still. And so having her be able to do things with me is really, really important. And I think this year I got really scared too. I worry about her getting close to being diabetic. She's already got high blood pressure. I'm watching her not be able to do the things that she usually does, or it takes her more time, or either it's a giggle, but way over the weight limit on the boat all by herself, let alone if one of us goes with her. So that's been really